Hi everyone, it's Spicy Sushi here. So, this is going to be the first video in a series that I'm doing to kind of end the league. I decided to do a few money-making methods that people are a little unsure about when it comes to if they could actually make money doing them, because they are pretty simple, but there's not a whole lot of videos out there actually exploring these methods without getting just insanely lucky when they post their profit per hour. So I kind of want to do some real examples. You may know the drop rates. People know the drop rates for a lot of these, such as Maven's orbs, but I wanted to actually just show it in a YouTube video for people that want to see. Now, for this method, we did do Awakener 9. It is extremely important that you do Awakener 9 if you ever do Maven. There's a lot of data out there supporting it, that Awakener 9 is how you get the 1 in 4 drop rate on Maven's orbs. And we decided to do a absolutely just insane DPS bosser, which VLS is not actually like considered a bosser, I guess, but it just is, with the fact that it does hundreds of millions of DPS. My friend who actually min-maxed his VLS build let me borrow it for a few days so that I could do some of these money-making methods. I have an ore stacker that's pretty kitted out, but I kind of just wanted to show off like his build because it is really insane how much work he's put into it this league. If you haven't seen it, he has like a top Reddit post right now on the Path of Exile subreddit. It's where he does the feared in like 3 seconds or something, 100% quantity. So if you haven't seen that, you can go check that out. But yeah, it's really cool. He let me borrow it for a few days. So I decided to do these challenges with it. It just shreds my PC performance. I have to play on low resolution to even play the build. It is just absolutely insane how like I will probably never play this build again, but it is, awesome to get the chance. But anyway, this total 60 Mavens took about 3.2 hours. So it was very quick with this build, just instantly phasing every time. We could not instantly one-shot her at the end of the phase because I am actually 7 levels below the recommended, like the optimized level for this build. And when you do a super min-max build like this, like usually the level is extremely important. I guess I'm just gonna die here. So as you see, I am 700 life and multiple defensive layers under what I should be at right now. But I decided just to go in for it. Oh, and this is a good example. You actually can't, you have to complete the memory game, it looks like. There were some situations where I wasn't sure if it was a glitch or not, but it did not make me have to complete the memory game again. But it honestly seems like it wants you to complete the memory game. You can't just log out and skip it. It'll make you repeat it. So that was extremely annoying about the Maven, that change they've made. I guess it was made for like hardcore. But yeah, it was kind of annoying actually having to do the memory game if I messed up or something. But yeah. So in total, took about 3.2 hours. You could easily do this on a more budget build. This build is like, I don't even know, 10 plus mirrors, because almost all of his gear is mirror service. But you could easily do this on a super budget Archmage Ascendant or Archmage Hierophant and do very close to the speed that we were at here. But because it is an actual boss killer, it is optimized for boss killing, doing something like Ball Lightning. So yeah, these numbers that I'm going to show you are not unobtainable without a high-end build. It is just, this build is just absolutely min-maxing the speed, and we did die a lot because of how squishy we were. So it's not like I was hitting just maximum profit per hour. I did die a lot because I decided to not get the required levels to make this build optimized. I decided to go straight into it. So yeah, if I didn't say it, Awakener 9 is extremely important, and I will show you in a minute. So let's go ahead and go into the game so I can show you the loot. All right, so the profit that we're calculating, I am not going to be including any of the uniques that we got. We did not hit any of like the best implicits. I forget exactly which belt it is that needs to, I don't know. Someone in chat told me that there's a belt implicit corrupt that goes for a lot of money, but I don't think we hit it because these don't even say like 25 chaos or something. I did not include any of this, but you will see this all the time from Maven. I recommend just collecting it in the tab and just corrupting them all, and maybe you hit something good. We only got one good corruption on the helmet. These helmets are extremely valuable early league. If you can get into Maven early on, the better. But yeah, so we hit this. This is the only one listed. The ones offline are like 7 or 8 exalts, and we got the only one in the league that currently online recently that has +2 socketed gems as well as 24 all elemental resistance and this corruption. So this is a pretty insane corruption that we hit here. I think I put it for 4 exalts though in the spreadsheet, but so you'll see that. I didn't prize any of these watchstones. None of them look good. So we just did not include them. This is the only one that might be good, but I really don't know who. It says it's good simply because of the chance for Exalted Orbs to drop is 3. I don't know who would buy this. I did some testing on this for the meme last league, and it was absolutely trash. So I don't think any of these are going to sell. I priced them all already. But we got 25 Elevated Sextants and 19 Maven's Orbs out of the 60 Mavens. So that is a slightly lucky, but yeah, we'll see in the spreadsheet. So overall, here's all the loot, and it was 60 Mavens. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up the spreadsheet. Okay, so our investment was the 60 Maven's Writs for 0.8 exalts each. I bought them in bulk for 0.8 each for a total of 48 exalts. Took like literally 2 minutes to buy all the writs, and then we were just good to go. I mean, I guess you might want to clear out a dump tab, but it was literally no time investment when it comes to setting this up. That is one reason I really enjoyed this Maven farm, was because it's just so easy to set up. Now, we got 19 Maven's Orbs for a total of 76 exalts. 25 elevated sextants for a total of 8.25, and this is just the veil. I priced it 4 exalts. I'm gonna sell the belts and everything too anyway, so I think it's fair to assume I'll get 4 exalts total at least, even if I can only sell the veil for 3. But anyway, our profit was 40.25 exalts for a total of 12.578 per hour. So this was with a very high-end build, but I think an Archmage Ascendant or whatever could do this in 4 hours easily. I think if you did like kind of a budget mana stacker, you could hit 4, maybe 4.2, I guess. I think 4.2 is pushing it. Like I think you could do this way faster, but that's still like almost 10 exalts per hour. But anyway, I do want to go over the glaring question that's going to be in the comments and stuff. Did I get lucky? So the actual orb drop rate for Awakener 9, I think, is 25. A lot of data I see is 0.26, so 26% chance. But I think 0.26. I mean, 26% is kind of weird. So I think it's actually 25%. And my drop rate was 31.6% chance. So now that is why we were able to get 12.5 exalts. 12.57 profit per hour. Let's say I got the actual drop rate I decided to calculate. I would have only gotten 60 exalts. Sorry, I should have actually clarified this, but I would have only gotten 60 exalts instead of 76 exalts if I got actual drop rate. Now the difference would be 16 exalts, and so our adjusted profit per hour, if I got actual drop rate, was 7.578 profit per hour, exalts profit per hour. Now that is still incredibly high. That is a lot of profit per hour, and that is some of the top tier in the game currently for mapping / bossing. Because this league is kind of nerfed, I did not expect to get I would not even expect to get almost 8 exalts per hour. Even though we got, 12 we got much higher than I thought we would, because Maven's Orbs are really cheap at this point in the league. They are way cheaper than they were in past leagues. I mean in Ritual, but that's because there's just not a lot of people doing high-end crafting right now, I guess, because there's not really, I guess, a point. So, wow, I am getting spammed right now by something. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video up. I don't care who wants to spam me. So, yeah, so 12.57 adjusted. So what I'm basically going to say here is, even though I did get slightly lucky, you don't want to get unlucky. So that's the thing about Maven though, is because you don't want to get unlucky, because let's say you got 0.15, which is entirely possible that you only drop 15% of your Mavens drop the orbs, especially if you only do a few. That's going to be pretty bad, because 0.15, let's say we got it from 60, that would only be 9 orbs. And 9 orbs would be only 36 exalts. Only 36. So if we take the 76 we got, 76 exalts and minus 36, that's a difference of 40 exalts, which would have kind of demolished our profit. So let's make sure I did this right. So let's say we got 15% chance. What did I do here? Did I really mess up the math this bad? It shouldn't say 9. Oh, yeah, okay, my bad. I was doing it in the wrong bar. But anyway, so basically, let's say our drop rate was only 15%. We would only get 9 orbs. And this is going... I messed myself up. Just don't pay attention to this grid here. So basically, if we only got 9 orbs, like 9 times 4, we would have only gotten 36 exalts compared to 76. So our difference, which should be here, sorry. So 36 exalts. So 76 minus 36, that'd be a difference in 40 exalts. So if we just chunk 40 exalts off of our profit, look at that. We only would have gotten 0.25 exalts profit throughout this entire thing. So I don't think it's likely you'll get super unlucky like this, but it could happen. So basically, my moral of the story is do a big sample of these. If you only do like 10 to 11 writs or like 15 writs expecting to hit 12.57 exalts per hour or something, you might be severely disappointed. You could get super lucky, obviously, but I would say do not do under 40 to 60 or something if you want to do this, if you want to try this out, because someone on a stream decided to try it out right after they saw me getting like just tons of orbs in a row at some points, and they did 11 writs, only got 1 orb. So you definitely, getting unlucky is a possibility. Like you saw there, 15% chance, we just completely eliminated our profit, and that would just be an absolute waste of time, an absolute waste of 3 to 4 hours. So yeah. So I just wanted to go over that with you guys, and I will catch you in the next video, which is going to be Guardian's Aid, and then we're going to do a bunch of Feared. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later, guys.